Hello everyone, welcome to On The Bench LFC. In this one we're going to be talking about today's updates surrounding Liverpool Football Club. We've got a little bit of transfer rumours to kind of break down and update you on what the latest is really. Also, we got Sean Cox update as well for those of you that keep messaging me what's the latest with him, and yeah, then I'll go to the comments as always and discuss a few things with you guys. If you've got any questions for me, as always, put it in a live stream. If you're not watching it live, feel free to leave a comment on the video once it's processed, and yeah, I always read all my comments and I will reply to as many as possible. As always, if you're a Liverpool supporter and you enjoy keeping up to date with daily rumours, transfer gossip, done deals, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell notification so you don't miss out on any breaking news in the near future. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thank you for joining me. So, firstly, let's get started with Sean Cox. So, Sean Cox has returned home to Ireland to be closer to his family. He will continue his recovery process there, but he is still in critical condition. Okay, so every day, I believe that I'm still getting at least 5 to 10 messages saying, Daz, what's the updates with Sean Cox? So he's still in critical condition, but at least now he's back home, back closer to family and friends so that they can visit him. That's good. Obviously, thoughts and prayers are still with him and his family. Hopefully, there will be a full recovery from him. You know, it's horrible. It's horrible. That was a horrible situation. And to see that Liverpool could be done for, you know, smashing up a Man City bus, and they're talking about doing a match behind closed doors. I mean, there's one of our supporters that was viciously attacked by another team's fans, and you know, they're saying that they're not going to do anything about that. It just goes to show, doesn't it, guys, that we are treated a little bit differently, aren't we, as a football club, in my opinion anyway. I'm not just being biased there, surely. Fizzy with a $4.99. Hey Daz, love the channel, mate, keep up the good work. Thank you very much for the donation, Fizzy, massive shout out to you. Honestly guys, thank you for the donations and stuff, I muchly appreciate it. I will get to your comments, and as always, I do watch my live streams back, so I never miss out on what you guys say in the live streams as well. I always do. Gaming Lad, it doesn't matter, guys, do not donate to me if you don't have the money, alright? I never expect it, okay? It's just an option that YouTube gives to you guys, alright? Right, you could probably tell by the title of the video and the picture, goalkeeper links coming out of our ears. Yes, we've got loads of goalkeeper links. We will get talking about the goalkeepers in a minute, but firstly, let's debunk that Boateng link. I saw it on Twitter. How many of you guys saw this Boateng stuff? Everyone started going mad saying, oh, Boateng to Liverpool, what a signing that would be. Yes, you know, I would love Boateng to come to Liverpool. Of course I would. He would be brilliant to either partner Van Dijk or, as I keep saying, we do need a quality centre-back that we can rely on, because Van Dijk can't play all year. If he, God forbid, got a knock as well, we need someone that can do a job. Lovren's been fantastic recently. He had a brilliant Champions League final, but Lovren still hasn't consistently proven that he can do it every single game as well. So don't forget, we've got Joel Matip's come back. I know there's a lot of Liverpool supporters that are still waiting to see whether Joel Matip could do a job for Liverpool consistently as well. I'm with you guys on that, all right? Joel Matip was our best centre-back for a while, but then when Van Dijk come in, he wasn't on his game. Next season, once he's back, with young Joe Gomez as well, Klopp spoke about him as an option as centre-back. I'm not too sure that a centre-back is high on Klopp's priorities, to be honest, this window. But with the Boateng link, it come from the build, and with everyone jumping on that on Twitter and saying, oh, Build is saying that Klopp is interested in this. When I did a little bit of digging, and a few other people was doing it for me as well, they were suggesting that Build hadn't even linked Klopp's name in there, or Liverpool Football Club in general. So bear that one in mind, all right, guys. That's why when I first tweeted out or retweeted it, I said, yes, it would be good. Build are saying about it, but I don't know how true the reports are with that one, all right? So don't get your hopes up too much. The report that Build is saying basically is that he's been told that he could leave in the summer, and the fee that they're willing to take would be in a region of 40 million. 40 million euros, possibly, that could be. So definitely a good player there on the market by the sounds of things. Will Klopp be tempted with that, with him being on the market? Maybe. So it could happen. Just don't get your hopes up that Liverpool are linked with him at the moment, all right? the Gareth Bale stuff as well. Like I say, we will talk about the goalkeepers. Gareth Bale, there was rumours suggesting, I retweeted it as well on Twitter because I thought that's a weird one. Gareth Bale spending 20 minutes after the Champions League final in the Liverpool changing rooms and not celebrating with the Real Madrid players. This has kind of been debunked a little bit as well. Apparently, it wasn't that he was in the Liverpool changing rooms. Apparently, what it was there was a mandatory doping test, a drug test by UEFA, where he had to sit in a separate room altogether. And I think Lallana was in there. I'm not sure whether Woodburn was in there, but he was sitting in that room talking to Lallana. And then he did have a conversation in the hallway afterwards in the corridor with Woodburn as well. That's what the latest is that I saw with that. So, yeah, when I retweeted it, it wasn't that I thought that Gareth Bale was going to sign for Liverpool, because I really do think that Gareth Bale, the amount of money that he would cost wage-wise, so I don't think Liverpool Klopp would kind of look at Bale as an option. A quality player, not got the best injury record, but yeah, those people that are latching on to hope, thinking that Bale spending that time with Liverpool players, when I first saw the reports, I was thinking maybe it's just because he's not happy at Real Madrid, but they have kind of said it wasn't true anyway, all right? He was just in the drug test room anyway. So that's an update with that one as well, guys. Klopp named the best manager in the world according to the Germany's leading football magazine, Kicker. As if we need to know that anyway. Jurgen Klopp is the best manager in the world. I will say that. I'm still seeing people say that because Klopp didn't win the Champions League final, that he's not winning finals and stuff. He's not won us any silverware, so people still don't rate Jurgen Klopp. I love him. I absolutely love him. He did an amazing job last year just to get us to the final with a thin squad anyway, with the injuries that we had. Klopp is amazing, and no one will change my opinion on that. Yeah, if it wasn't for Jurgen Klopp, I don't think we would see these brilliant players being linked with Liverpool and coming in, because let's face it, a couple of years ago, before Klopp coming in and stuff, we wasn't being linked with these sort of players. We've just got 2 years of successive Champions League football as well. That is partly or mostly down to Jurgen Klopp as well. But yeah, to win that, I think Pep got second. Yeah, that's an achievement in itself, but I don't think we need anyone to say how good Jurgen Klopp is, do we? We know it, guys, don't we? We know it. Right, so I think we can get onto the goalkeeper stuff as well in a second. But firstly, before I do say so, with the Fekir stuff, there's nothing new that I saw before I was setting up for this stream and stuff like that. But there is something that I need to talk about. A lot of you guys are sending me about he's not going to be starting apparently for France. He's not in the first team and things like that. So people are saying that means he's going to be coming to Melwood. He's going to be doing the Anfield League and all that stuff. He is with the French team, guys, from what I've been told and what I can make of it. So again, you know, I do update you guys with Fekir with everything. The bid of 60 million. There's a lot of people that said to me, oh, you put that out and then all of a sudden, I think it was the Mirror or something said it's not true. Come on, guys. Seriously, are you going to seriously go off the Mirror or whatever saying that it's not true? Nobody had a clue about Fabinho. Everyone's kind of guessing about what's going on anyway. But that Le Parisien or whatever they are a reliable source. So I've been told. People are still reassuring me that they're a reliable source, and they were the ones that people were going off saying that there was a 60 million bid. So I'm still going to kind of believe that there has been a bid put down. There's nothing new to back that up though. All right, so I will say that. So with Fekir, this could drag out a bit. As I said in yesterday's stream, I think we kind of just need to sit on it, because yes, Leon want to wait until after the World Cup, of course they do, but yeah, don't get ahead of yourselves thinking that he's not going to be starting for France, so that means that surely he's coming to Liverpool to do his medical and stuff like some people are suggesting. I don't think that's the case, guys. All right, he's with the French team from what I can see, from what I'm seeing online. All right. Right, the goalkeeper links, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's lazy journalism is what it is. Courtois, however you say his bloody name, you will laugh at how I try and say his name. That is why I can't pronounce those sort of letters. All right, from when I was young, I really can't pronounce his name that well. But he's one of the new ones now. I think it's really lazy journalism. Apparently Real Madrid are in there for him as well. He might be on Klopp's iPad, possibly. He's an alright goalkeeper, isn't he? He is a good goalkeeper. Probably, I think it's fair to say a lot of people would say that he's better than what we've got. Yes, from what I'm seeing, I'm looking at these rumours here. Real Madrid and Liverpool. Yes, I believe it goes back to Di Marzio or something, saying it's thin. It's very thin, guys. There's also other reports saying about the Lazio goalkeeper as well. It's another name. Strakoscia. Seriously, it's another name anyway. All right, I think Liverpool are going to be linked with loads of different goalkeepers. The world knows Liverpool want goalkeepers, or the world believes Liverpool want goalkeepers. We don't know what Klopp's thinking with Karius at the moment. We don't know what the situation is with Simon Mignolet yet. Simon Mignolet, nothing's come out that Mignolet's 100% leaving, but we believe that he is, don't we? We don't even know what Danny Ward's doing. It's very much up in the air. Liverpool have been really clever when it comes to transfers at the moment. If we've got anything to go off, Fabinho, how that was done under wraps, even with the outgoings, it's very hush-hush at the moment, very hush-hush. Everyone keeps asking me what I believe with the goalkeepers, who I think will come in, who I want. I can tell you who I want, but there's nothing to go off in the sense of who I believe will come in, because it really is guesswork, guys. It really is. Even the Liverpool journalists, I believe, like with the Fekir stuff, I think we should really pay attention to what the French journalists are saying on this. I believe that they will have the heads up on us. I really do. But with the goalkeeper situation, Oblak, apparently Atletico are trying to prepare for life after him. Is Oblak really a transfer target for Liverpool? I would love to believe so, but there's no real evidence to suggest that Liverpool are willing to pay that much for a goalkeeper at the moment. Alisson as well, apparently he's our top target, but again, with what Roma want, the last that we really saw that was the main thing that I genuinely believed was that Liverpool wasn't willing to pay that much. But then we had that shocker of a Champions League final that now everyone's latching onto. Well, Liverpool are going to pay ridiculous amounts, plus teams are going to want to hold Liverpool to a bit more money, because everyone knows now that Liverpool are going to want to spend big on a goalkeeper because of that, or they think that anyway. So something that I will say is, for me personally, if Klopp knows who he wants as goalkeeper, he will say that's who I want. If a team is not willing to sell that person, or if the price is too much, I don't think Klopp's going to panic buy it. I think Klopp will stick by Karius. I really do. But a few people are saying about Karius being offered out to other clubs. I don't know whether I believe that. I really don't. I think Klopp's the sort of manager that will say to Karius, even if he said, look, you've had your chance, because it was true. Klopp did say to Karius, you've got number one now, so prove to me that you're worthy of it. He hasn't, has he really? He started to do well. He messed up in a Champions League final. So I can quite believe Klopp turning around and saying to Karius, look, take a step back, really take a step back, but that's only if the right person in Klopp's mind is available in the summer. If Roma are trying to hold us to ransom, Alisson might not happen. There's rumours that Chelsea want Alisson. There's so much about these goalkeepers at the moment, but as always, Safi-san, please not Karius. Yeah, I get it, guys. I really do. By all means, do not sit there taking what I'm saying as I hope that Karius stays or anything like that, because by now I'm pretty sure a lot of you know my views, know what I said about the final, and you also know that I would love for Oblak to come in. I also rate Alisson. If you're looking at the two different goalkeepers, I would take both of them, but realistically I'm looking at, are Liverpool definitely looking at Oblak? Alisson looks more likely our main target, but yes, it would be fantastic. But I'm really looking for a bit more evidence to get my hopes up fully with Oblak. We haven't really got that at the moment, but let me know what you guys make of it. Are you believing what you're seeing about this Oblak stuff? It would be nice, wouldn't it, guys? That's kind of what I've got wrote down on my trusty scrappy notepad that I set up for you guys. So I will get to the comment section now. What have you guys got for me? Thank you for joining me as always on the live stream. Let's see what you guys are saying. Karius is mentally weak, can't get better. That's very true, Lalu. Very, very true. I believe that he wasn't mentally ready for the Champions League final. I've said it before. That's only going to make him worse, isn't it? It will only make him worse. There's people saying that we need to back off him now. I think the people that was giving him death threats and that should never have done that anyway. But as far as back off him in the sense of saying he's not good enough to be Liverpool's number one. I don't think anyone's got a right to say that people shouldn't have an opinion of saying that a player's not good enough for Liverpool. I said that before, didn't I? If he is Liverpool's number one next year, then of course I will say good luck to him. I don't want him to have shockers. I want him to perform well if he is Liverpool's number one. But at the same time, now's the time to get that number one goalkeeper. Liverpool have got the money. Liverpool are in a good position. We're in a very strong position. You know, other clubs are kind of in a sticky situation. Arsenal changing their manager, that stuff that's coming out about Chelsea, and you know, is he going to sell Chelsea and stuff that we're seeing today? It's madness. Liverpool are really in a good position to get their quality goalkeeper, and if we don't in this window, and Karius went on to have a really bad season again, making mistakes, costing us, those goalkeepers might not be available, and we would have missed out, guys. So I hope that Liverpool and Klopp are clever. I really do. It's Fekir I'm interested about. Until it's confirmed without rumours, then I believe it, says Martin. So it's Fekir that you're interested in, but until it's confirmed without the rumours, then I believe it. I get you, mate. I get you. It's madness. Honestly, there's nothing. I can't tell you guys anything. I don't think the Liverpool journalists can tell you anything. I don't think anyone can tell you anything. I don't think Fekir is going to be one of these signings like Fabinho was. The one thing that I always say to people is I will always be honest. Like that today, everyone's going mad over, he's not going to be starting for France. That means he's going to be at Melwood. And I've said, look, don't get your hopes up over it. I see the comments on some of my videos like the 60 million, fake news, and it's like, all right, go get the evidence to say it's fake then, you know. And if people actually genuinely sit there and watch my streams, I'm pretty even, you know. If I see something, I don't just go, Fekir's definitely coming in, he's definitely coming in. I do it, I give both ways. I say, no, that's not true, this is true. I try to be fair with it all. Donnarumma, and I wouldn't mind him either, says Adam. So yeah, I don't know whether it was true about him turning down Liverpool and his agent not being happy about that, but obviously Dave brought that up on the live stream. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday that me and Dave did that live stream, but the days are joining. If that's true, then he's a bit too big for his boots, because Donnarumma is not the complete goalkeeper yet. And anyone that thinks they're too good for Liverpool can jog, because Liverpool are on the way up, and I hope to see us back at the top again. I don't watch him week in, week out, so I don't know quite how good he is, but from people that do watch him week in, week out, they say he's got a lot of mistakes in him. He's not the complete goalkeeper yet. So if he's turning Liverpool down, then it's silly boy. Jack says, need a Melwood lean. Yes, Jack. I need that. I think everyone needs a Melwood lean fixed. We do. After that Fabinho stuff, everyone's refreshing all their Twitter stuff and everything around the same time. Everyone's saying it. Everyone's saying to me, all I keep doing is refreshing Twitter. Do yourself a favour. I think just calm down about it. If someone signs for Liverpool, great, isn't it? It will be fantastic. I think this Fekir stuff will drag out a little bit. I really do. If we do announce someone before the end of the week, then like before Sunday, whether that's amazing. That would be brilliant. I believe everyone got a little bit too hyped because we signed Fabinho. The journos and all that were saying, and there will probably be another one before the end of the week. Maybe they was, latching on to Liverpool did that Fabinho stuff really well. Surely there's another one. But I could be wrong. I wasn't expecting Fabinho. I really wasn't. I don't think anyone was. No one was. That was brilliant by Liverpool. It really was. Felix, keeper Oblak, LFC can afford his release clause. Yeah, Liverpool can afford it. Liverpool can afford it. And the rumours about Oblak is apparently that it's Liverpool and Arsenal. Again, it's all rumours, guys. It really is, I believe some people think that I tried to say the news as if I know. I really don't. I'm just one of yous. I really am. I talk about the rumours and I talk about it with you guys. And I say the rumour and I say, look, it's rubbish. So, if Liverpool and Arsenal are in for Oblak, one of the rumours was that Arsenal and their new manager had 50 million to spend in the summer. How are they going to afford Oblak then? Because I'm telling you that he's not going to spend that amount of money on Oblak, is he? There's other areas that Arsenal need to strengthen as well. He's not going to splash that amount of money. So if it was true that it was between Arsenal and Liverpool, which it wouldn't be, because Oblak's probably the best goalkeeper apart from that idiot over at United. then yeah, there'd be a lot of teams that's in for him. But yeah, if you're going off that rumour alone, then Liverpool definitely trump Arsenal to him. But yeah, I would cry if they beat us to a black because I love him. I only believe we sign someone when I see them in a non-edited Liverpool shirt. Game lad, that's a very good idea. Yeah, people that even say the things like, I don't believe it until I see it on Sky Sports. That's rubbish. Sky Sports aren't always reliable. I will say that. The only way you can 100% guarantee it is if Liverpool Football Club officially announce it. That's the only way you can fully believe it. Not even Sky Sports. But you've got your trusted journalists as well close to Liverpool. The reason they're very quiet at the moment is because they don't know what's going on. They ain't got a clue. And that's no disrespect to them. They haven't known for a while. Over the Van Dijk stuff and everything, they're just not in the loop. Or if they are, they've been told to keep stum. We don't know what's really going on there, do we? I'm Welsh and a Liverpool fan. What should I think about Bale, says Liam. I have no idea, mate. I have no idea what to tell you about that one, Liam. It's a good point. It is a good point. I believe as a Liverpool fan, it's gutting what happened, but at least you've got him for your national team, isn't it? You need to put aside that when he plays for your national team, but as a Liverpool supporter, I can only tell you how I feel about him. And yeah, he's a bellend for what he did to us. Shane, do you think we need an out-and-out striker? Good question, Shane. I used to, but I think if it wasn't for our Bobby and the way he plays and the way we set up, I don't think Salah would have been as brilliant as what he was last year. I really don't. And I think Bobby brings Salah, Mane, and hopefully with the new midfielders that we've got with Naby coming in, if we was to sign for Keir or Ox next year, you know, there would be goals from midfield as well. So I think Firmino really does help bring others into the game. So I think if you put an out-and-out striker into that, those other players will suffer for it. But I think the question that I keep saying is, or not the question, but the thing that I want to see is a plan B striker. I want to see if it's not working for Bobby up there, if it's not working for Liverpool, play wider, put some crosses into the box. You've got Robertson with a brilliant left foot down left. You've got young Trent on the right that can really whip a ball in. Make Mane and Salah, you know, swap them wings because Mane used to play right and I think he's better on the right anyway, and Salah on the left. That way you've got players on the wings that can really whip balls into the box and have a big lump in the box ready to really cause teams problems that want to sit back. Spread them out, get the balls into the box. That's what I think is what we need to be looking at as a striker. Maybe not an out-and-out striker, but someone that's a threat in the air. Just not a Christian bloody Benteke or someone like that, because yeah, how bad that went, eh? Any links on Chicharito? Again, it's one of them names, isn't it? No, not really anything that I see, mate. A few people have messaged me over him, but no, nothing that I believe in, my friend. Leon, it might be realistic, like it is reasonable. Michael says, who would you want to partner Van Dijk at the back next season? I would love to see someone like Jonathan Tah come in. I really would, but I just don't see it. At the moment, as far as I'm concerned, I don't see Klopp spending big on a centre-back. I see him maybe going all out for that goalkeeper now. And, you know, getting that quality attacking midfielder in, maybe a winger as well as backup. But I'm not too sure about the centre-backs. Klopp spoke a lot about the centre-backs that we've got. And Matip coming back. Klopp's not going to throw Matip out straight away. He's going to give him another chance, I believe. And he spoke about Joe Gomez as a centre-back as well. So I really don't think that there would be anyone else. So Lovren can play really well next to Van Dijk. We've seen it, but he needs to be more consistent, doesn't he? For me, I like Lovren. He's proven that no matter how much stick that he's got, he still loves Liverpool. He's very passionate about the club. If he can do it consistently, then Lovren is a good enough centre-back next to Van Dijk. But yeah, I'd love someone like Tah to come in. I really would. Peter Crouch back, says Martin. Yeah, you're not the only one to say that, Martin. Seriously. A few people have said Crouchy would score 20 goals a season as a plan B for Liverpool if he come in now. Liverpool just signed for Keir, says James. Liverpool just signed for Keir again. My phone isn't going off, so I doubt it, James. I really doubt it. We have Ox and Fekir that can play wings. Yeah, it's a good shout, mate. It is a good shout. A few people have said we have got players that can play that winger. Plus, I think what a lot of people are forgetting is that Genie used to be a winger as well. Genie can play on that wing. Not that Klopp plays him as a winger, but Ox can play wing. If Fekir does finally come in, when that finally ends, Fekir can do that. Gavin, welcome to the stream. Gavin, mate, he says, guys, seriously, let's get this petition. Big Sam next round manager. Yeah, he'd love it, mate. As long as they got a decent pie shop next door, innit? He loves his pies. Been waiting for this all day, says Ben Sharp. You're right, Ben, mate. Welcome to the stream. Everyone was panicking. Everyone was messaging me going, are you not uploading today? Is there going to be an upload today? I'm waiting and stuff. It was just because my missus, she had some training. She's got to do a lot of training with her work at the moment. So yeah, I have my son, so I can't do a live stream or anything when I'm looking after him. He's only 2 years old, so it wouldn't be good if he's climbing all over me and stuff. But yeah, I knew I would do one, so I was messaging people back down. It's coming. It is coming. Soon as she comes back through the door. Jamal, if Liverpool don't sign a top quality centre back and Van Dijk gets injured, what happens? That's the problem, Jamal. That is the serious problem. That's what I was saying. I feel that is why I think that we should have got a decent centre back in this summer. But I think Klopp trusts the defenders that we've got. I really do. A lot of people are saying that they don't like Joel Matip, but I think that Klopp rates him, and I think that before Van Dijk did come in, Matip was our best centre-back, and then he just went stupid. He went off the rails, didn't he? He was so shaky. Then with the injuries and stuff, you know. So I'm kind of hoping that between the lads that we've got, if something happened to Van Dijk, that they would be able to cope. But I don't like the concept of losing Van Dijk, and I don't like the thought of, you know, having Klavan having to come in and do a job, or Matip and Lovren, and they're really shaky again. I really don't like. If you want to win things, I've said it before, then you need to start being ruthless. I just don't know how ruthless Klopp is as a manager. I really don't. I think he trusts teams. Look at before we got to the Champions League final, Klopp was talking about Real Madrid. There was an interview where he was talking about them, and he said about how many times and how long those players had all played together, and he said, see, a lot of people want transfers all the time and stuff, but he said you don't always have to change it. It's about trying to build a team together and work with the same players and get them used to playing together. So I don't know whether Klopp likes to change too much, and I think he does have faith in the players that he's got. That's why I'm thinking that this transfer window, even though it is a big transfer window, I'm not too sure that Klopp will want to change a lot. I think he'll want to make a few first team signings, like with Fabinho, like with Naby Keita coming in, and that way your starting players, then they become your bench players. So that gives you your progression, doesn't it? That makes it so that your bench is a lot stronger, because our first team that got us to the Champions League final are then your subs as well, and you've got the rotation then as well. But I think Klopp's got faith, and that's why I've learnt to trust Klopp anyway, over the signs with Robertson and things. People are asking me, do I believe that there will be a signing this summer in the mould of Robertson, someone that we all might be like, who? Why are we signing him? If Klopp did bring in a signing like that, then I believe that we should all trust it, because he's not let us down so far, has he, with signings? But I don't know. We are in a very good position to sign big players. How many Klopp will sign? I really don't know. It's all up in the air at the moment. It is silly season. No one knows what Liverpool are planning. No one knows who we're really going after. Liverpool have been really, really clever with it. Seriously, this is the first transfer window that I've felt personally that I can't read the media that well, because the journalists, the trusted journalists, they're not getting a sniff. And normally, you know, if he or she or they are getting a whiff of something, that means something's going on. But they're all staying quiet. So it's like, oh, do they know about it then? No. I kind of prefer it, but it just means that you guys that are asking me, I'm like, look, I'm in the same boat as you guys here. I don't know. The one thing that I'm doing at the moment is, like I say, with the Fekir stuff, I believe that the French journalists will get wind of it slightly before our journalists will. So me and the lads that are trying to update me as well, we're trying to keep an eye on what they're doing, because as soon as they get it, it won't be long until our journalists get it anyway. But I don't think we'll have long before we can let you guys know about it. It'll be similar to the Fabinho stuff. It'll be like, boom, something's come out, boom, next minute I'm doing a video, next minute he's probably signed. It might happen like that, but it has been long-winded, and I just hope it gets over the line soon. Liam says, Liverpool never spend in the transfer market, but this is why I think we save money, then spend big. Yeah, I'm hoping that this transfer window is a bit different. I'm hoping that Liverpool have learned a bit from their mistakes. I saw someone had put a really good comment earlier and saying that Liverpool spent big on Van Dijk, and in the past we had spent a similar amount of money that Van Dijk cost us, but on like three or four different players, and all them players came and they went. But Van Dijk has come in and look at what he's done for us. So yeah, I'm hoping that Liverpool have learned their mistakes. We just don't know. We really don't know. The net spend, you could see the difference in what Man City achieved last year, how good they was in the Premier League. Liverpool want to be up there competing with Man City. We want to win the Premier League. If we want to do it, then we've got to be more ruthless. We do need to put our money where our mouths are. You've got the new sponsorship extension, like, 40 million a year. They're saying, and that puts us up there with the big boys. That means we can compete financially with them. Everything seems to be right about Liverpool, but you've got to get the right players in. Klopp is one of the best managers in the world at picking the right players, I believe. So I don't think Klopp's one of these managers that would go, oh, he's worth 90 million, so I'm going to bring him in because he's going to help us win the Premier League. I don't think he'd do that, but he will look at a player and go, he's what I need for my system. I think like with Fabinho, he's looked at him and gone, what do I need in my system here? I need a player that can do this. And then he's probably looked at Fabinho and a few other players and gone, right, it's him that I want, go and get him. And I think now Liverpool are probably, right, Klopp knows that he wants him. That's the system that Klopp plays. That's who Klopp's identified. We need to go and get him. I think that's how Klopp works. I think that's how Liverpool probably work now. And as long as they keep doing that, it seems to be working. There is a progression now with Liverpool and with transfers as well. And these players are choosing to join us. So it's good. It is really good. Are Liverpool going for Talisca this summer? I don't think so, David. I really don't think so. There's a lot of talk about it, but I don't believe it. But everyone's different, aren't they? Paddy says, Oblak we need. Oblak we do need. I do want Oblak as well, but I don't know. I'm looking for a bit more evidence over this Oblak stuff at the moment. There's a lot of rumours, a lot of hearsay. It would be lovely. It would be lovely. I would love it, like how we signed Fabinho. I would love to see Oblak come in. If that happened, I would go absolutely mental. I'd be straight on the live stream to you lot. You'd see me jumping around like a big girl, to be honest, because it would be one of the best signings I think we've made in a very, very long time. I really do. Klopp is the best manager at recruiting. Yes, Sam. I really do think he is. I think he's outstanding. People keep saying at the moment, if Klopp spoke to a player, they're signing for Liverpool. Simple as that. Arnold says, no striker needed. I believe Wilson will make his mark this season. You're not the first person to say it, my friend. You're not the first person to say it. A lot of people are saying about Wilson, and also another way of putting it, people are saying that Wilson deserves a chance this year now. Going into next season, Wilson deserves a chance. But I believe you've got to look at it. You've got Wilson that deserves a chance. Woodburn deserves a chance. Brewster with that contract. We're going to lose one of these players. We are going to lose one of these players. Who would you guys want to keep mostly out of Woodburn and Wilson? Come on, put it in the live stream now. Let me see what you guys are thinking about that. I'll get down to the bottom of the chat here so that I can see. If you had to keep, if you could choose Woodburn or Wilson, and the other one was going to leave, who would you keep in the team, Woodburn or Wilson? Nathan says hello Nathan. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Ferno would keep Wilson. Paddy would keep Woodburn. See, this is going to be a theme here, guys. This will be a theme. Michael says Woodburn. James says loan on Woodburn and play Wilson. So you'd keep Wilson. Wilson. I'd keep Wilson, says HK Beast. Woodburn, says Callum. Shane Wilson. This is mad. Kevin says both. You'd keep both, Kevin. Who would you like to sign in centre back? Jonathan Tarr would probably be the one that I'd want, James. Wilson, says Martin. Wilson. Woodburn all day, says Lee Wilson. Serene, says Wilson. Freddie says, sign Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck's got a good work rate on him, to be honest. Jamel, both. So people are saying just keep both. Gaming Lab, breaking Gerrard out of retirement to play for Rangers at the age of 38 is still better than their entire team. That's a good shout there. Mohammed says Ben, so yeah, you'd keep Woodburn. I don't know who Wilson is. Says ex-inspiration. That's fair enough, mate. That's fair enough. For now, Wilson is our best youngster who doesn't play in the first team, in my opinion. So it's very divided, guys. It's very divided. But I don't. For me, that's the problem. It's a headache for us fans to decide. Imagine what it's like for Klopp. Klopp's going to be looking at it. Hopefully there is a chance to be able to loan them out, but these players are going to be starting to hit an age where then they're going to be like, I don't want to keep going out on loan or whatever. I don't want to do that. I want to play first team. And they will get the big teams that will want to come in for them as well. What about Kent, says Alex? Good shout with Kent. I brought up Kent before on one of my streams, and I said about Kent. And so I really don't know what Liverpool are thinking about with Kent, because Kent's a very talented player. He really is. I said that I would like to see Kent go out on loan again, but I'm not too sure whether Kent will end up being sold. I really don't. I don't know where Liverpool see him, to be honest, for his future. Tom saying, why are you saying sign X Manx? And then he says about effing helmet or something there. That's about Welbeck. Imi says signing Nabil Fekir is like waiting for Jesus to return. What about Gruitch, says James. Ray says Skirtle. Which one, Dembele or Fekir? For me, Fekir, because I absolutely love Fekir, but Dembele is a very talented player as well. But yeah, feel free, guys, to put that in the chat as well. I think I've asked that before, but yeah, if anyone wants to answer that, Dembele or Fekir. A lot of people rate Dembele as well. What's happening with Brewster at the moment, Sam? Is he going to sign a contract with Liverpool? Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Klopp really wants him to stay. Klopp sees a future for him at Liverpool. It's just whether he sees a future at Liverpool himself, I believe. But if he doesn't want to stay around, there's not much that Liverpool can do about it. I rate him. I think he's a very talented young man. I really do. I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. But again, it's one of them things. With success, we will lose some of our bright young players. We will do. Henson got found out again. 0 leadership in that game against Madrid. We need world class, not second class, says Mark. Mark Cornwall, ghost hunting. Love it. So I guess you're from Cornwall, Mark. I love Cornwall. I love going to Cornwall. Furnace is breaking. Sky sources understand that Olympic Lyon has reported Liverpool for illegal approach for Nabil Fekir. We understand that Liverpool will no longer pursue the player this summer. Furnace, if you're trying to trash me out or whatever, let me have a look at this, guys. People keep literally like trying to trash me out on the live streams. Because they know that I'm live, so they know that I'm literally not keeping an eye on my phone. Let me have a look while we're live for you lot. See if there's an update. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Seriously, this Nabil Fekir stuff, like I say, this live stream was pretty much about debunking loads of the rumours that you guys have seen today. Liverpool have reportedly had a bid accepted by Barcelona for striker Ousmane Dembele. That source is Don Ballon, apparently. Yeah, how true that is. We will have to wait and see. I'll do a bit of digging on that, guys. Don't believe it at the moment. Let's come down here. This is a trouble. See, you go on Twitter. Twitter's one of your worst enemies, but at the same time, if you go with the reliable sources, then brilliant. But you've got to wait for the reliable journalists to get anything, in my opinion. What are you guys making of Zidane leaving Real Madrid? I said he's only leaving Real Madrid because he's scared. He knows that Liverpool are getting stronger next year, and he knows they're going to get belted by us off the pitch when we play them. A few people are saying let's get them in the group stages of the Champions League just for a bit of revenge. I think that would be brilliant. I'll take that. As long as they don't try and injure our players, idiots. How's it going? Dunk had a blast in Liverpool, says Imi. Dunk. Was that Daz? Was you trying to say Daz to me, mate? Matt's in the building. Right, Matt, mate. Bale's on 300 grand a week, says Mark. Yeah, I really don't see Bale coming. Matt says, I rate Dembele, but hearing him not taking care of himself, like his diet is worrying. Looks like he needs a father figure. Klopp might be it. I did say that under Klopp, he might just be able to sort himself out, because one of the things that people are saying is a worry and a concern for them is obviously his attitude. It's not been the best. Imi says, I mean Daz. Sorry. Oh yeah, I thought it was, you put Dunk and I was like, does that mean Daz? A lot of people, when they message me, say Dad instead of Daz because of spell things. I always say, no problem, son. Yeah, what did you say? You said about Liverpool, wasn't it? I think you said about it. Let me get back up to your comment there, mate, because I didn't know whether you was talking to me or not. If I can get back up to your comment. How's it going, Daz? Had a blast in Liverpool. Oh yeah, you went to Liverpool as well, didn't you, mate? Yeah, it was amazing. It was an amazing day, mate. Hopefully you had a really good day as well. It was a long old journey back though. It was a really long old journey. Don Ballon with yeah, what the hell? I think you're saying, yeah, seriously guys, seriously, don't go off that. Can't get shout out, says Jose, or cannot get a shout out. Jose David, there's your shout out, my friend. Shaqiri is average, says Ray Mares. Shaqiri would be perfect. I think he would be a good backup player for us. I really do. I think he'd be a bit of a bargain for a team looking for a backup player. I really do. One of the top four. Just a personal opinion. Chris Colson says bench or loan. I don't think I saw your first comment there, my friend, so I don't know who you were talking about with that one. Sorry about that, mate. I would take Shaqiri and Wilson as our backup wingers. Not a bad shout, mate. Not a bad shout. Like I say, as backups, of course. S says Dembele can genuinely be one of the top 3 players in the world. He's got a bright future ahead of him. If he sorts out his attitude problem, I think someone like Klopp as a manager could really sort him, could really get the best out of him. But like I say, that I read out, I wouldn't go off that. Omeleo says, is Don Ballon reliable? No. Seriously, what I'll do, guys, I will do a bit of digging into why they are trying to say that, but I wouldn't go off that, seriously. Rather than rumours, can we just confirm the sign of a decent goalkeeper? Who do you want us to buy, Daz? Good question, Joshua. As a goalkeeper, of course I want All Black, but I think realistically, it sounds like Alisson is a target. It's just whether Liverpool can get him for a decent fee, to be fair. Worthless Tuber says, A Daz, A Worthless. How are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Zidane knows Ronaldo and Bale are going and squad are aging, so when it comes down to it, he's dodged out, basically, says Mr. Cole. Yeah, maybe. Or is it that Ronaldo and Bale was kicking off, saying they were going to leave? Is it that Real Madrid said to him, look, mate, you've got to go because players don't want to play under you anymore? I don't know. I don't really know what's going on there. I didn't look into it too much, guys. So you lot might know a bit more than that about me. Like I say, I had my son. My missus was in training today, so I was trying to keep up to date with all the Liverpool rumours, but I did see that he quit Real Madrid. We need a top class, no backup. Says Al Daniel. We do need top class, but as far as wingers go, you know, I think Mane and Salah are those top class players. Who do you bring in as a top class winger that will start over Mane and Salah? Fekir, if he come in, he can be rotated with them as well. Ox in the team can play as a winger as well. I agree with you that we need world class players. We do need quality players to push our starters to the bench. But I really rate Mane and I really rate Salah as well. So I don't see a top class winger coming in that sense. Someone that will come in and push Mane or Salah to the bench. I really don't. So when we're talking about signing a winger, a young winger or something like that, I don't see us going for someone that's going to push them to the bench. That's why I say about a backup. That's where my head is at, guys. Look at City, Daz, says Richard Askham. Look at City, mate. Richard, what did you say before that? Sorry, mate. What did you say? Sorry. The chat does bounce on me a little bit, guys. So I'm trying to keep up the best I can with some of your comments. Joseph says a speedy one. I'm guessing you're talking about a winger there, mate. Richard says Sane, Bernardo and Sterling. Oh, quality wingers. Yes, I gotcha. Gotcha, Richard. I've got you now. I think I've cottoned on to what you guys are trying to say. We're talking about the wingers, aren't we? Jose says Griezmann. Yep, Joshua, Jorginho is a lot different from Fabinho, though they are two different types of holding midfielders, completely different. Great that Zidane left before he became Wenger and destroyed his legacy. I think we will go hard for Pulisic this summer, says Ray Mares. I think he's a target. I think FSG want him. I really do. I can't see why they wouldn't. Lallana is gold, says Gaming Lad. Yeah, Lallana's not going anywhere. I don't think Klopp wants Lallana to go anywhere. Just signed Oblak on FIFA, says Michael. There you go. Let us know how he plays. Have you seen new Prem Ball yet? Yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it, guys? It does look nice. What's the latest with Barca keeper coming in, Daz? Jamie, I haven't seen anything to suggest that he's coming to Liverpool, mate. Anything new on what the recent rumours was? We did speak earlier about the goalkeeper rumours. I think everything that we're seeing is just really lazy journalism. I really do, guys. It's really hard. I keep trying to say it at the moment. It's really hard to try and pin down who Liverpool will end up signing in goal, because normally with transfer windows, you've got your reliable journalists and stuff that they get a sniff of this, they get a sniff of that. But no one's getting a sniff of anything. The only thing that we're seeing is that Alisson is that goalkeeper target. That's the one that everyone's saying seems to be Liverpool's main target. So he's the one that I'm thinking Liverpool are going for over anything. We're seeing the reports of Oblak as well, but everything else, it really is just all rumours, and it is just guesswork. All these other reports, all these other stuff, it literally is rumours. It's crazy, guys. It is madness. It's silly season. So many people are sending me about the goalkeepers and things and saying, what do you think of this? And I'm like, as far as I can see, nothing has any real evidence to anything that people have sent me that I've been looking at. Is Fekir coming? I saw a tweet from Paul Joyce saying fee has been accepted about 8 hours ago. No, mate. Andrew, I'm not too sure that was the real Paul Joyce. People have got to be careful because there's a fake Paul Joyce. There's a few different fake Paul Joyces as well. So be careful with that, Andrew. I'm not too sure that I've seen anything to suggest that a fee's been agreed for Fekir. I believe what I saw yesterday from that Le Parisien, that a bid had been put in. They're a very reliable French source. And after I did that video, I think it was the Mirror come out and said, with all that, everyone going on to that, they was like, no bid had been put in. But seriously, they were chatting absolute rubbish. They really was. They're just guessing that for clicks. But so many people saw that and was like, oh, see, people are saying there was a 60 million bid because of this French source. The French have got the up on the English media on this. They really have. So I think I'll stick to what I saw with a 60 million bid. I really do. I think Liverpool have tested the waters. I think they're not right at the moment. I think Leon wants more. It's just a waiting game now. I think it will scrap on for a little bit. I really do. Daz, would you fee for Fekir be about 70 million? I think that'd be enough. But something that you've got to be aware of, guys. I think, am I right in saying, I think it was that I think the French now with the TV rights and stuff, they're gonna be rolling in the money as well. So I think they've just got a lot of TV rights as well. So Lyon are not going to be like bowing down over money. So it will take Liverpool a lot more than what I feel that we think. I think we're like, 65, 70 million. That's it. They'll accept that. I don't know, because he's their captain. And they can play hardball over it. And they keep saying this. But if Liverpool want him, they'll make it happen, I believe. Cameron says, Mo Salah, Mo Salah, Mo Salah. Love it, Cameron. David Dembele is going to Liverpool. A fee has been agreed today. Says David West. I'm not too sure. I think you guys might be going off what I saw as well. Let me just have a look here, guys. Let me have a look, see if there's anything else reliable while we're on a live stream. I like to do this. It's hard for me when I'm on a live stream because I can't literally pick up my phone and just start messaging my usual people, but I genuinely know if anything's been agreed because my phone will start going nuts. But like I say, that stuff about Dembele, don't believe it at the moment, guys. There's no evidence to suggest it. All these people that are saying about Dembele could be on his way to Liverpool, this is what everyone's going to see now tonight. So yeah, a pre-warning to all you guys that are with me now. You are now going to see about Dembele being on his way to Liverpool. That's all going to stem back to Don Bellon, however you pronounce them. Not reliable, all right? I wouldn't go off them. There's no evidence with them. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Richard, it was clever move. I was so depressed. Black Ease. I'm looking forward to Keita, says Joshua. Yeah, I can't wait for him to come in. I really can't. Nothing on BBC Sports, says Ray Taylor. Seriously, guys, stop panicking over the Dembele things. I don't believe what I'm seeing at the moment. Like I say, once I get off the stream, I'll do a bit of digging. I'm sure my guys will already be working on it as well. They send me anything if there's anything to go off. But we're lucky, really. I was on a live stream and I come across that, and everything that I'm seeing here, more like Don Wrong, says who knew. Yeah, I like that. Is Oblak Irish? Says Gaz. You're right, Gaz. How are you, mate? How are you tonight? Oblak Irish. I don't know what his full heritage is. He's not Irish, is he? I don't know whether he's got any Irish in him, mate, to be fair. I want Fekir more than Dembele. Personally, same here, Joshua, same here. Thoughts on Courtois, rumours. I think it's lazy journalism. I really do, guys. I really do. Yeah. Game lad, he isn't Irish. Yeah, I think he's asking if there was some Irish in him. No, Gaz says it was a joke. I think. All right, Gaz. Yeah, I thought he was asking whether there was any Irish in him, Gaz. We have approximately 100 million of midfielders. Naby and Fab joins us this summer, and more to come. You'll never walk alone. He's Slovenian. Yeah, don't worry about what he was saying, guys. He said he was joking anyway. Who would be better, Fekir or Keita? Naby Keita. I think Naby Keita will add more to us midfield because he'd do more work in back as well, I believe. But Fekir's a quality player in his own right as well. George says, if you could play for Liverpool, what position would you play? I used to be a striker when I used to play football. So, but yeah. I wouldn't be able to run for 10 minutes now. So yeah, if I could play now, I'd probably want to be a lazy centre-back. So I didn't have to do much running, to be honest, and just get to take people out from time to time. Norwegian says Boateng rumours. Not much in it, mate. Seriously, the build saying about him being available, I believe that's probably true. He might be available. The rumour is that he might be available to go for around 40 million. Whether that's 40 million euros, I can't remember off the top of my head. But linking him with Liverpool, everyone was saying Klopp wants him, Liverpool want him. I don't believe the build even put that in there when I tried to dig into it. So, yeah. Take that with a pinch of salt about Boateng to Liverpool. But who knows? Who knows? Now that he might be available, Liverpool and Klopp might just go, ooh la la, we could end up trying to go and get Boateng. That would be nice, wouldn't it? That would be nice if we could get him. He's a quality player. Nearly 30 years old, so he's got the experience as well. Danny Ward is now Jurgen Klopp's best goalkeeping option, says Mark Smart. Yeah, I rate Danny Ward. I really do. I think he should have been given some more game time. Worthless Tube said, who is going to be on free kicks if Milner doesn't get in the squad? If Fekir comes in, then Fekir will be the free kick specialist. But out of the ones that we got at the moment, I don't know. Van Dijk can bang a free kick, can't he? Young Trent. If Trent carries on as our right back, Trent will be free kick taker, I think, for a few years. Jose said, Daz, what about Griezmann? I don't see Griezmann at all, mate. I really don't. Jamal says, Oblak, Alisson, Jonathan Tah, Pulisic or Dembele, Champions League title, the league, and FA Cup. It would be. It really would be. I can't see why we couldn't push for everything if we got some quality players like that in. Zaha is fairly decent, but I think he's loyal to Crystal Palace. Yeah, I'm not too sure about Zaha, whether he will move or not, guys. I'm really not. I'm really not. I don't see Zaha joining Liverpool because of the first team football. Alex says Fabinho will be in free kicks and penalties. Fabinho definitely, I think, will step up for the penalties. He's got a fantastic penalty taking record, doesn't he? Who's better, Alisson or Oblak? I believe Oblak. Alisson's better with the ball with his feet, I think. A few people have said to me, who's better? I think Alisson's better with his feet. Oblak, though, if I'm looking at the two, Oblak's more well-rounded. Alisson likes to parry the ball more than what Oblak does from watching the two goalkeepers. So that's where my head is at. I think Alisson playing in the Premier League, he's a quality goalkeeper. He's better than what we got, but it would make me nervous watching him parry them balls. It really would, because I still feel that he's one of them goalkeepers that will push the ball back in towards the threat, in towards the danger zone. Maybe sometimes our defenders aren't so clued up. They're not so much switched on, are they? So I worry about that. Daz, what about Bale? Says Jose. Bale, I really don't see Bale coming to Liverpool, mate. I really don't. I did at the beginning of the stream say about the Gareth Bale stuff in the change rooms as well. I said that about all that, and I did say it wasn't true. He wasn't in the changing rooms. He was in the drug testing room and stuff, because a lot of people was messaging me going, he was in our changing rooms, that means Bale's coming, he loves Klopp, he loves Liverpool. It's always good to get hyped about stuff and everything, but yeah, Bale to Liverpool, nah, I don't see it. I really don't. Oblak is a 1 year younger than Alisson. Oblak would be the best choice. If we're going to pay big, I would love for us to go to Oblak. I think I've said it a million times on the channel, but Alisson sounds like he's our number one target. That's the most evidence that we've got of our main target is Alisson, but the Oblak stuff is just rumours at the moment, guys. It's just a nice thought, isn't it, that we could get Oblak. Who is the first game of the season? That's a really good question, actually. I haven't even looked at who the first game of the season will be, my friend. I will have to look into that. I think, to be honest, my nan could do better than Karius in goal. Yeah. Someone said Karius isn't a goalie, he's just a model. I thought that was quite funny. Bale won't come, says Omaleo. Yeah, love hype. Yeah. What's your views on Sturridge and his future? This summer Sturridge is gone. Sturridge is gone, isn't he? I can't see Sturridge staying at Liverpool. I think it's best for Liverpool, and I think it's best for Sturridge as well. If he moves, I think the best bet for Sturridge is to go somewhere that's not as much contact, maybe, because I like Sturridge, but his body just don't allow him to play that much, does it? Daz, what about Leno? I'm not too sure about Leno. I'm really not. People keep asking me about Leno, but is he an upgrade on Karius? Karius was fantastic before he came into Liverpool. It just hasn't worked for Karius, has it? So will Leno work at Liverpool? I don't know. Mark says Ward went to Huddersfield on loan last season and grew as a player. He has got good memories of playing, having been a massive part of them winning promotion via the playoffs. Yeah, I felt for Ward. He got kept back as third goalkeeper. Promised cup games. Liverpool got kicked out of the cup early. He should have had some more game time. There was other cup games that he could have played in, and he didn't get it. So I did feel for him. I really did. I think Ward was probably our best goalkeeper at command in his area, to be honest. I really do. But yeah, he never got it. So I hope that Ward does. I hope something gets sorted with Ward's future, because I think he could do a job for someone. I really do. Bale and Lallana played together before, I think. Yeah, they did, Matt. They did. They're good friends. I think people just looked at that and was like, oh, giggity, Bale to Liverpool. I don't know who I want us to sign in goalkeeper, but anyone instead of Karius. Adam, I don't think you're the only one, mate. I really don't. Daz, we need to sign Akinfenwa to show Ramos who's boss. George, I'd love that. Just sign him, just for Real Madrid if we got him next year. Put him on just for 10 minutes and just be like, look, your job is literally just to crush him. Danny Ward should be our number 2. Yeah. I'm glad that a lot of you guys rate Danny Ward as well, because I've said it before, and when I said it, a few people was like, oh no, Danny Ward, he's crap. but he really isn't. He really isn't. He just hasn't had the time to show his worth at Liverpool. Daz Leno's better than Karius. Yeah, Karius. Did you watch Karius though in the German league? Karius was pretty bloody good. I was hyped about Karius coming to Liverpool. I really was. And then he come into Liverpool and it was like, come on, we got us have a quality goalkeeper. And then he was like, mistake. And I was like, oh, great. What happened to that goalkeeper that I saw before you come to Liverpool? Serious. I heard somewhere that Ward has gone. Is this true? I don't believe so. I haven't seen it, Anthony, mate. Or is it Anthony? I haven't seen it. Danny Ward has gone. Not yet. I don't know where you've seen that, my friend. I don't know yet, but I will look into it. Butland's set to be announced as our keeper. Fact, says Lee Wilson. Oh, so many people are saying Liverpool linked with Alisson, Liverpool linked with Oblak, Liverpool linked with every bloody keeper, and you watch Butland will go and be announced. I don't want to say it because I think the one thing that I'm saying is it was rubbish a little while ago. I think it was James Pearce. I think James Pearce said that he was told that Butland was never a target for Liverpool, so that's interesting for me. But then the reporters, like we say, are they really in the know anymore? They're the ones that we say are in the know. I think they get the heads up before we do, don't they? But they'll probably be the ones that let us know that Butland signed. But I hope not, because people are like saying to me, oh yeah, those people that say Butland's a good goalkeeper. Butland was a good goalkeeper, but after his injury, I haven't been impressed with him. I really haven't. I think Butland, as Blue Tick said there, Butland's still got errors in him, and I really do. If Butland comes in, what's the difference in putting Butland in between the sticks to Karius? If you're going to go and get a goalkeeper to come in, put in a bloody good goalkeeper. Put in someone that your players that are in front of your goalkeeper are like, wow, we've got a top quality goalkeeper in there. And that's what I want. I don't want a goalkeeper that comes in, everyone goes, oh, what's he going to be like? I don't want that. I want someone that comes in and goes, boom, Anthony, the H is silent. Yeah, see, my middle name, mate, is Anthony, but my mum pronounces it with that Anthony. So that's why I never know how to pronounce other people's names. Your mum works for Screwfix. What a name. I think we should get Donnarumma. Yeah, a few people have said that, but I said it before. I don't know how true the rumours are, but apparently he's... apparently the rumour is that he turned down Liverpool, so not too sure. Like I say, it's just a rumour. He probably didn't, because you know what rumours are like, but yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We're linked with everyone at the moment. Seriously, every single keeper in the world will be linked with Liverpool, I'm pretty sure. Butland and Pope is poop. Says Jamal. George says, how come Balotelli was poop at Liverpool but scored a belter for Italy? That's Balotelli for you. Balotelli wasted himself. He's got talent, that lad. He's got talent, but yeah, absolute waster, wasn't he? I don't know what happened with him. I really don't. Just his attitude, I think, wasn't it? Sell the team and bring in Akinfenwa. Get us Joe Hart, says Colin. Also, you're a fan of Joe Hart, then you would like to bring in Joe Hart. Was it you? So someone kept saying about Joe Hart the other day. I did see it. I want to say as well, guys, for anyone that when I watched the live streams back, a few people say you haven't read my comment out. You missed my comment. Some of your comments do not come up when I'm reading it on this, but when I watch it back, I notice the comments. I notice people saying it. So if you're noticing I'm not reading your comment and I'm reading everyone else's, it is literally just that it's not showing up to me. There, all right. So I do try and read as many as possible, guys. I think we should get Dembele. Yeah, the rumour's there, but again, I think it's rubbish. I really do. But yeah, he would be a good signing for Liverpool as long as it is with the chance to buy. I believe that would be good if it's a loan. If it or just buy him outright. Zizi stepped down, says Blue Tick. Zinedine Zidane. Yes. Colleen says, no, I don't. He's the worst goalie on the planet. Oh, good. So you're just taking a mick then. Joe Hart is too old, says Max. I was going to say, someone kept saying about Joe Hart, and I was like, ignoring the Joe Hart thing because loads of people really don't want Joe Hart. Oisk says, would like to see us spend big on Oblak. Alisson is good, but if we're spending that much, we may as well go all out and get the best. Basically, is what you're saying. Yes, I believe so. Joshua, our bench should hopefully be is good. No, hang on. Joshua said our bench should hopefully be finally able to deal with injuries if needs be. Yeah, I think that's what we're getting to now, isn't it? Hopefully. I believe we're hitting the 1 hour mark, guys. So I promised the missus, she's been at training, and we've got 13 reasons why to watch tonight. I did promise her that we finished watching that tonight. Sky Sports Liverpool have made a 52 million, but for Leon Nabil Fekir, reports from France Sport. Oh, we need to check that one out, don't we, guys? Jay Barton. And then what you said, Lowell, very, very good. Right, that's it, guys. I gave you the updates at the beginning. Obviously, if you didn't join me at the beginning, the updates are at the beginning of the stream. You've got the option to be able to scroll the bar back. As always, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you're enjoying the content. I muchly appreciate it. It lets me know you've enjoyed it anyway. And yeah, if you're a new subscriber to the channel, massive thank you for hitting the subscribe button. That makes you a legend. All my subscribers are legends, or known as a legend anyway. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we're going to see anything else to do with Liverpool tonight. Fingers and toes crossed that we do see something soon though. Either Fekir, that would be lovely, or Black would be absolutely amazing. But yeah, I hope, guys, that I put some of those rubbish reports that we're seeing today to bed. The Boateng stuff, don't get your hopes up over it. Gareth Bale, really don't get your hopes up over Gareth Bale coming. All them goalkeeper links and rumours, it's lazy journalism. I believe so. Anyway, all right. I've tried my best as always to keep you guys updated and to debunk. We don't just try and get people's hopes up. That's not what I'm about. I want to debunk stuff as well at the same time. All right. Thank you for joining me, everyone. If you are a Liverpool supporter, as always, and you haven't subscribed yet, but you enjoy keeping up to date with all the latest transfer rumours, gossip and done deals, make sure to hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell notification next to it so you don't miss out on any breaking news in the near future. I've been on the bench, LFC. You've all been legends. I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.